Good morning, Lowestoft. This is Esther checking in for the 10:30-ish. I'm just going to do a really quick one for us this morning. This is for all you people out there who are having a difficult time at the minute and who need to hear that somebody gets it, somebody's there with you, and that there's hope for it. So what I want to do is I want to read you an ancient poem, because this poem absolutely expresses how we feel when it all feels terrible. So here it is. It says, "Listen to my prayer, O God. Do not ignore my cry for help. Please listen and answer me, for I am overwhelmed by my troubles." Anyone relate to that? My enemies shout at me, making loud and wicked threats. They bring trouble on me and they angrily hunt me down. Like there's just noise and it's chaos and it's all just going on in your head and things, you feel like you're being hunted down, like everything is just one thing after another. Anyone get that? He says, my heart pounds in my chest. The terror of death assaults me. Fear and trembling overwhelm me and I can't stop shaking. Full on panic attack. Anyone else get that? Full on panic attack going on in this story. You are not alone. This is something that so many people go through. Here we go. And then he says, oh, that I had wings like a dove. Then I would fly away and rest. I would fly far away to the quiet of the wilderness. How quickly I would escape far from this wild storm of hatred. Like that desire, isn't it? That desire just to escape from the stuff that's going on, like not to face it, but to run away. Like we all want to do that, don't we? Like the wilderness, like nowhere, like no man's land. Like, let me just get away. I want to escape from what's going on. Some of you may be in dangerous situations. You may need to escape. The rest of us, probably, it's that we actually just need to face things, and running away won't help. But we have this desire to when it all goes wrong, don't we? And then he gets really stroppy. He says, confuse them, Lord, frustrate their plans, for I see violence and conflict. It's the walls of the city are patrolled day and night against invaders, but the real danger is wickedness within the city. Everything's falling apart. Threats and cheating are rampant in the streets. Like, this is full on. He's going like, oh my goodness, it's everywhere. Everything's against me. Everything's falling apart. And you know when it goes from one thing's gone wrong to now everything's gone wrong in your head? That's not true. It's a lie. It's like the powers of darkness trying to trick you and fool you. That one thing has gone wrong, but it doesn't mean everything else has. Even if it's one thing after another, and you're on that third thing that's gone wrong, it's not everything that's falling apart. Then he says, it's not an enemy who taunts me, because I could bear that. Instead, it's you, my equal, my companion, my friend. What good fellowship we once enjoyed as we walked together in the house of God. So basically, he's been betrayed by a mate. Like someone he loved has now just like turned against him. Anyone else get that? Feel that? Like that is the toughest. Maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a spouse, maybe it's your partner. Like all sorts of stuff goes on. Then he says, let death stalk my enemies, let the grave swallow them alive, for evil makes its home in them. Like he is cross. He is so cross. But then it's like he's wishing they're dead. Do you know what I mean? Like this is proper strop. And sometimes we need to have that rant. We need to let it out. We need to say it. And then he takes a deep breath and he says, but I will call on God and the Lord will rescue me. Morning, noon and night I cry out in my distress and the Lord hears my voice. Like it's basically I've been ranting, but now I'm going to turn to the one who can help me, because he hears. He ransoms me. That means he like buys me back. He brings me back to safety. He keeps me safe from the battle waged against me, though many still oppose me. Like life is still hard. It still happens, but God is there with you. He says, God who has ruled forever will hear me. And humble them, for my enemies refuse to change their ways. They don't fear God. Give your burdens to the Lord, he now says, and he will take care of you. So may you today, as your enemies seem to close in, as you feel betrayed by people, as you're panicking, as you're worrying, as it feels like no one cares, may you remember that you can give all of your problems to God, that he will take care of you. You can call on him morning, lunchtime, nighttime, and he hears you and he listens and he will help you through. Take care, Lowestoft. Bye.